G'day guys and welcome back to AdosTheGreat YouTube channel. So guys, in today's video I will be going through my tips and predictions for the 2024 World Club Challenge between the Wigan Warriors and the Penrith Panthers. It is being held over in Wigan and I cannot wait for it. I think it'll be an absolute cracker of a game. So let's get into it guys. First and foremost, we'll go through the team lists. Then I will go through my key matchups. And finally, we will go through some predictions. So for the Wigan Warriors, at fullback, we've got Jai Field. The wingers are Abbas Miski and Liam Marshall. In the centres, we've got Adam Kieran and Jake Wardle. Apologies. All right, in the halves, we've got Bevan French and Harry Smith. Liam Byrne is the number 8 and Patrick Mago starting in the number 15 jersey. Brad O'Neill is the dummy half. Willie Isa and Liam Farrell are the second rowers. Cade Ellis is in the number 13. Off the bench, Mike Cooper, Cruz Leeming, Tyler Dupree and Marvy Hill. The 23, 24, 26 and 27 are Ryan Hampshire, Tiaki Chan, Zach Eckersley and Tommy Forber. For the Penrith Panthers, they've gone with a very strong lineup. Dylan Edwards at fullback, Sunia Turuva and Brian Ta'o the wingers, Isaac Tungo and Taylor May in the centres, Jack Cole replacing Jerome Luai at 5'8", and Nathan Cleary at halfback. The front rowers are Moses Leota and James Fisher-Harris. Mitch Kenny is the number 9 with Luke Garner and Liam Martin in the second row. Isaiah Yeo is the lock and the bench for the Penrith Panthers. Tyrone Peachy, Lindsay Smith, Young Gun, Liam Henry and Matt Eisenhuth. The reserves for the Penrith Panthers, the 19 through to 23, Brad Schneider, Maverick Geyer, Dane Laurie and Sonny Luke. All right, guys, let's go through my key matchups for this one. I'm going to be a very, very entertaining game of footy, if I'm being honest with you guys. So one of my key matchups to start us off is obviously the battle of the fullbacks. We've got Jai Field, one of the better fullbacks in the Super League, in my opinion. Now, obviously, I don't know the world about Super League. I know a little bit, not much. But Jai Field is the fullback for Wigan, and he will be going up against the Penrith Panthers fullback, Dylan Edwards. I think this will be a very good matchup, guys. I really do. Jai Field has been killing it over in the Super League, and I think this matchup is very juicy. The next one for me is the obvious one. You've got Smith against Cleary. No, not Cameron Smith. You got Harry Smith against Nathan Cleary. Very, very good matchup here, in my opinion. Both are very, very good players. I believe Harry Smith won the top point scorer last year, and I think Bevan French won the Player of the Year, the Man of Steel. Is that correct? Let me know in the comments if I've hit the nail on the head there, guys. As I said, I don't dive much into Super League, but definitely an NRL connoisseur of sorts, I guess you could say. But yeah, Super League is not my thing, but I believe that is correct. So Nathan Cleary and Harry Smith, I think, will be another juicy matchup. The next one is, I believe he was the top try scorer last year, Abbas Miski, against one of the most barnstorming wingers we have ever seen in rugby league, in my opinion, Brian Ta'o, a modern day Matt Utai, and I guess you could probably say definitely better than Matty Utai. But Abbas Miski and Brian Ta'o, two of the best wingers in their respective competitions. That will be a juicy matchup as well. And then finally, it's the battle of the Liams. Where are they? Here we go. We've got Liam Farrell against Liam Martin. Two of the toughest to ever have played our game. I cannot wait for this matchup. I think this is the matchup of the day, if I'm being honest with you. Liam Farrell, he's one of the toughest players I have ever seen. One of the only Super League players I know as well. Man, he is going to give Liam Martin a headache, in my opinion, because this is going to be very entertaining to see. But yeah, these two of the toughest players to ever play rugby league, in my opinion. I don't know if they're on the same side. I don't know, like on the same side of the field. Not too sure, but if they are, Jesus, mouth-watering stuff. All right, guys, let's jump into my predictions now. So we'll go through the match result, the first try scorer, an anytime try scorer, and the man of the match. So starting things off, we've got the match result. This one is probably going to shock you. Now, I believe it's going to be like 8 degrees max in Wigan, so it's going to be cold. I think it's going to be an overcast day, but it's not going to be wet, which could work in Penrith's favour. But I tipped heavily against I think it was St. Helens last year, and they pulled the Panthers' pants down, and that was in Australia. It was in wet conditions, and we know Penrith don't play well in wet conditions, but this is in cold conditions. And I generally believe Wigan win this. I'm tipping Wigan to win 16-12. And I know I'm going to have a lot of salty Penrith fans in the comments. Look, somebody's got to lose, guys. Someone has to lose. And I really do think the Panthers lose this one. I think it'll be a relatively close game. As I said, 16 points to 12. So Wigan 1-12. But Penrith are coming into this $1.44 favourites. I think that's still the odds there for the Panthers, which is incredible to me. I think Wigan are going to be tough to beat. I really do. I think they get the win here. So Wigan are my tip there. First try scorer, I am going to go a Wigan Warrior. I'm going to go a Bass Miski to score the first try. Obviously led the league in tries last year, if I'm not mistaken. So I think he scores a try here. I think it'll be the first one. I think Nathan Cleary scores at any time at try. You're crazy to bet against Nathan Cleary to score a try, in my opinion. I reckon he gets over the line there. He'll score a try for the Panthers. And then my man of the match is the shifty little halfback for the Wigan Warriors, Harry Smith. I think he gets the job done there. And guys, you've also got to look at, like, don't get me wrong, I do think that Jack Cole is going to be a great rugby league 5'8". I really do. I've really got... I've got a lot of respect for him. I think the kid's going to be outstanding, but it's a pretty full-strength Wigan side, apart from maybe one or two players. Losing Luai, I think, is a massive loss for the Panthers, and going up against, Bevan French and Harry Smith in the halves, two of the better halves in the Super League, I think is going to be tough for the Panthers. I really do. So I do think that Wigan get over the line there and win this one, but I'd love to hear from you guys. Drop down in the comments who you're tipping, guys. Make sure you hit that like button and subscribe. And as always, my friends, I will see you in the next one. Thanks, guys.